I'm going to be showing you how to find the slope of a tangent line on a curve, and as you can see on the board up there, the tangent line that we're going to be finding on the curve is, the equation for the curve is y equals 9 minus 2x squared, and it's at the point 2, 1. And to do this, we're going to have to solve it in 2 steps. And the first step is to use this equation right here, which we're given on chapter 2, section 7, which is basically just the definition of a tangent line. And that's to solve for the slope of the tangent line. And once you get that, you can just plug the slope, which we get from you doing this, and taking these points that were given at the beginning, and we can just plug them into point slope form and solve for standard y equals mx plus b. Put it into that form, then you have your answer. So to solve for this, we're just gonna have to first plug in for the f of x, and the f of x is just the same thing as the equation up here. So we do it's f of x, which is 9 minus 2x squared, and then minus, we'll move on to the f of a, which is the function of where you're plugging in the first value, the x value, which is, this is a. You just plug that into this equation up here, and so x squared, which is 2 squared is 4, times 2 is 8, so 9 minus 8 is 1, so we get 1 down here, all over x minus a, which is x minus 2. So we're going to want to combine like terms in the numerator just to make things simpler. So 9 minus 1 is 8. So this equals the limit as x approaches a of 8 minus 2x squared all over x minus a. And then I mean, you can see some factoring should be going on up here. X minus 2, sorry, down here. And so I guess we can do some factoring down here. So we can pull the 2 out of the numerator, and so this becomes the limit as x approaches a of 2 times 4 minus x squared, again all over x minus 2. And so we have a difference of 2 squares right here, 4 minus x squared. So we can change this into the limit x approaching a of 2 times x plus a. 2 plus a. 2 plus x times 2 minus x, according to the difference of 2 squares law, and all over x minus 2. And so I mean, we still can't cancel anything, but I see if we can we multiply by -1 over -1, which is essentially 1, so we're allowed to do it without changing the value of the problem. Then we can just flip the signs around down here, and I get 2 minus x. So this equals the limit as x approaches a of -2 in the numerator times same thing up here, minus x all over, and then the bottom it switches around, so -x plus 2. And so this is essentially 2 minus x, and this is the same thing up here, so these two can cancel. And so we're only left with stuff in the numerator, which is good, which is what we were aiming for. And so we get the limit as x approaches a of negative 2 times 2 plus x. And so if we just plug in the x value of 2 into here, we get 2 plus 2 is 4 times negative 2. So negative 2, this equals negative 2 times 4. And so then you just multiply these two together and you get negative 8, which will be our slope. So m, which is the universal symmetrical slope, equals negative 8. And that's the answer to the first step of the problem. And so the second step, we're going to have to plug it in and change it to the standard form from point slope form. So we're going to want to plug in these values. I mean, we already have the points over here, and then we have the slope that we just solved for. We're going to want to plug these into point slope form, which is y minus y1 equals m, which is the slope, times x minus x1. And these y1 and x1 are the 2 points that we were given over here, so you can just plug those in right here. So it's y minus 1 equals m, which is negative 8 times x minus 2. And so to get this in the standard form, which is y equals mx plus b, we're going to have to just manipulate the equation to put it into that form, I guess. So you just multiply this out here, so y minus 1 equals negative 8x plus 16, so 8 times 2. So then you just subtract. You can add 1 to both sides. You get rid of this 1. So it turns out to be y equals negative 8x plus 17. And so here's the answers right here. So the slope, which is what one of the answers was, is negative 8, which we solved for earlier. And then right here we just solved for the equation of the line that's tangent to y equals 9 minus 2x squared is y equals negative 8x plus 17. And so here's how you find the tangent line to a curve, just in case you were wondering.